Hello, I'm Philip Booth, Director of the Vinson Centre for the Public Understanding of Economics at the University of Buckingham. Welcome to this Economics Explainer on competition and cooperation. If you ask people what is the opposite of competition, many will respond that it is cooperation or collaboration. Often we hear the phrase cooperation, not competition, or collaboration, not competition, as if they were alternatives. This is particularly true of politicians, though we also see scientists and philosophers speak like this when they are critiquing how they believe markets work. Setting cooperation against competition is a false dichotomy. Cooperation is not the opposite of competition, monopoly is the opposite of competition, and alienation is the opposite of collaboration. I often wonder if any of the people who call for cooperation rather than competition have ever tried to run a business without cooperating with others. If they did so, it wouldn't be a success. The problem in this debate is twofold, and it stems from how we think of competition in everyday language, as well as the way we teach economics. Let's start with the first problem. In a competition that is like an athletics race, there is only one winner. Everybody is working as an individual to beat the others involved in the race. But the market economy isn't like that. Whilst businesses do become bankrupt, there isn't an economic race between businesses. Typically, those businesses that produce the best products in the best ways do gain an advantage. They make higher profits or are more likely to survive. But then other businesses copy their methods or adapt what they sell. Nobody blows a whistle at 3 p.m, tells businesses to start selling their products, and those that sell the least do not get paid. There is a continual striving by businesses to discover their customers' needs and the best way to provide for them. Those that do so will profit the most, whilst other businesses, seeing what works best, will copy the innovative techniques of those that succeed. The failure of some businesses is inevitable. We cannot predict in advance what consumers want, and we cannot always predict in advance the best ways to organize our businesses. Competition is the process by which we discover that. There isn't only one winner, but some businesses will fail. Secondly, competition is a process. The economics textbooks show perfect competition as an end point where there is perfect information. Businesses only make normal profits. Every firm operates at the same scale, and so on. But the market is dynamic, with firms entering and leaving, creating new products, changing their methods of production, and so on continually. There is no end state. There are always opportunities for firms to find new ways to improve economic welfare. You cannot draw this on a diagram or represent it with a mathematical equation. So the authors of economics textbooks don't like thinking of the model this way. But you can observe it in the data for employment or business formation, or just by looking at the way real businesses work. So our understanding of competition in markets tends to be distorted by the way we think about it in everyday life, in sporting competitions, but also by how we think about it in economic theory. The bottom line is this: all businesses have to collaborate and cooperate to thrive. Indeed, the heart of the process of competition is cooperation. Think about the extraordinary networks of cooperation involved in shopping for salad items in a supermarket. The supermarket business is a cooperative effort between management, the rest of the workforce, and the providers of capital. The retail firms cooperate with their suppliers, and customers cooperate with the supermarket. Those retailers who treat the customers or suppliers badly or suffer from infighting amongst the workforce will not survive. Indeed, in a very real way, the purpose of competition is to find the best forms of cooperation. Analogies really do not work very well in this field, but a better analogy than a race with a winner is a never-ending football match. The team that is in the winning position at any time will be the one which has the players with talent who cooperate most effectively together in creating an effective whole. But nobody blows a whistle in a market economy after 90 minutes and says, okay, Sainsbury's have won 3-0, they get all the profits. The businesses involved keep on striving to find the best ways of cooperation and thriving by satisfying the desires of their customers. Perhaps this is all best summed up if we understand the etymology of the word competition. Competition means to strive together for. That is what happens in a well-ordered economy. Businesses strive to achieve their aims. They do this internally, they strive together with their customers, and they strive together with others in their supply chains, and often with other businesses in the pursuit of shared objectives. Standard economics textbooks do not explain competition very well. This leaves the door open to misinterpretations. But any description of competition in a market economy that does not leave a place for the essential complement of collaboration is not describing the world as we know it. Thank you for listening.